very good evening to you. Welcome to Entertainment Thursday right here on Y254. My name is Feline. You can find me on all social media platforms at Feline Jin. The hashtag to be on right now is Y254 updates. And as usual, when we're doing Entertainment Thursday, I'm not usually alone. I have a panelist who I call my co-hosts, and they're here ready to help me break these stories down. Are you ready to meet the guys? Hi, make the guys at home. MCK, what's up?
Your fresh boys over here, ready representing. MCK official across all across all platforms.
Awesome. JC, just hand over the mic, please.
Hi everyone. Yes, Jesse Mogore. Kama kawaida tuko hapa. Always tune in, guys. Nyinyi mnafanyanga tukuje hapa. Jacinta Mogore Instagram and Jesse Mogore Facebook.
Call me the only general of Ulimbo kwa kama kawaida lazima to represent the youth men huko nje. Jeshi kizima radio nini? Afulimbo kwa kondani radio Y254.
Alright, and finally, Junelle, what's up? My Italian babe.
Oh my, Junelle Viatora Giovanni, kama kawaida. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Hope you'll have fun. Junelle Viatora Giovanni across all social media platforms.
All right, now that we are all caught up, everybody knows your names. Now we jump into the first story, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now Sherry Amor, a female fan who is obsessed with Wasafi's Mbosso, has been trying for a long time to meet him to no avail. Mrs. Mbosso, as nicknamed by friends, even went to Wasafi's location to try meet him with no luck. Adding salt to the wound were her friends who kept teasing her that she'll never meet the Hodari hitmaker, and this led to her drinking poison but saved just in time. Mbosso finally confirmed that he'll be visiting the lady in person soon.
Total madness.
Alright guys, so we have this girl on Instagram. Her name is Sherry Amor. Ako obsessed na Mbosso hadi akaamua kujiua jumabeshte zake wamemwambia Mbosso hatawahi muona. Junelle,
yes,
is that the way to go?
No.
Ukinoki superstar sai tu umekufa na calligraph akutambui unajua.
Hapana. Wewe jipeleke kwa any media house, enda urun story yako, itamfikia na he'll take necessary measures, lakini story ya sumu kuna wanaume.
And do you believe ladies wanafanya vitu kama hizo?
They do, by the way. I'm a lady.
Is that stupidness?
It
but
is.
She's very pretty though. Look at her. Like she's really, really pretty.
No,
she's young and
madness.
beautiful.
It's madness.
Yeah.
Alright, that's your opinion.
Diamond.
Jesse, is it madness?
I think it's obsession and it's bad. See, madness. It's
Yeah.
obsession and it happens.
Yeah.
Tunaongea facts. It happens.
Yeah.
Kabisa. Hata zikuwe ni za nini, but obsession iko. Na ni mbaya. When it grows into someone, it comes out as something else. Inafanya ndizo zina lead wase mpaka wanapata depression.
But
because I know how to handle my issues, and now for her I think she's still young. Ni young hata ukimwangalia she's very young.
Afulu, what were you saying?
I was saying this way. Madam, muache upuzi. Use your common sense. Kama una stress zako, jitupe huko kwa maji, wacha kumeza madawa hapa.
No, just a quick reminder, we are not advocating for suicide, guys. No, you cannot take your life because of someone. Seek help.
No,
don't take your life. No, bwana, MCK.
Anadai Mbosso Hodari. As tumesema, I think dem ni young. Alafu unajua pia overhype. Unajua sometimes hata niambie tu mademu ko nje. Artists, celebrities, they are normal people like you.
Yeah.
Just because kuna overhype ya msee maanishi hiyo jamaa, because I personally as a dude, I believe kuna artists Tanzania handsome more than even Mbosso.
Yeah.
But because he's overhyped and everything, guys, don't get carried away. Don't get carried away. Una get. But issue ni mbona Kenya wasanii? What are we not doing?
No, ask yourself. What are you not doing? Afulu is the richest man in Africa. Tulitoka na nyinyi.
Okay, let's disagree to disagree. But the point of the matter is, guys, ladies and guys also, don't go crazy over someone. Don't take your life just because of someone else. No, life is very precious. We don't have the receipts, so we cannot confirm that. And on that note, we move on to the next story. Where, all right. Alright, just months after they announced the ending of the Big Bang Theory last year, Tyler Perry has followed suit saying that he's killing off Madea's character where Perry dons a wig, makeup and dress to portray the tough-talking elderly black woman. Perry has said he plans a farewell stage tour and the film Tyler Perry's Madea Family Funeral, that would be the title, next year to end the character, adding that he doesn't want to be the same age as Madea when she is still alive, in quotes. Alright guys, so we all know Madea, we all know and love Madea, so the character is coming to an end. What are our thoughts? Jesse, yes, you love Madea. You've seen Madea. Yeah. Madea goes to jail. Madea's with grand
Halloween.
Madea's Halloween. Yes,
everything. Like, I think it's good. Change is as good as rest.
Yeah.
I think iko tu sawa.
Tungoje
tuone maybe there's something else that will come out of that.
Right. Have you? What do you na Madea kweli?
Ndio nimemsikia hata leo.
Hata unajua ni nani?
What did you grow? So hata
grow?
Okay, my dear, continue being people's idea.
He not my dear.
Madea.
Oh, Badia.
Madea. Okay. MCK.
Well, I really love that character.
I know, me too.
I think it's one of my best characters over the years.
Yes.
It's sad that inaisha, but
Jesse
amesema. I think it's a point of transition, and maybe I think amefika place ako like I think I need to do something because I want to mbaka kama you have a lot you want to offer as creative wise, and then you die as somebody else. At least let's just wait. I'm sure kuna kitu wako na in store. Something nice.
Yes.
All the best.
All right. Our Italian babe.
Yes. Wacha aishi yenye amekaa ameishi Madea. Goes to jail, sijui bara tena wanafanya plays huko mbele. Inafika point hadi yenye
I think there was an animation about that.
Exactly. Una predict what will happen next. So anakuwa flat. So I think that's a good idea for him. A refresh mind. I come up na vitu zingine. Meanwhile, if if loving you is wrong, inarudi lini?
Coming soon. And for those people who don't know about Madea, let's just have a look. I think my producer has that already. Let's just load it on screen and check out what we're talking about.
Yeah,
all right.
No, she's this doing one last tour in the 2019, the farewell tour, and the last movie is Madea's Funeral that I shot 2 years ago. So we're gonna say goodbye to her.
It's been in the can for 2 years?
Yeah, I didn't want to go from Boo to Boo 2 to another Madea, so I put Acrimony in front of, which I love that movie, man. And then I wanted to do this one and then drop that one. So.
All right, so that is Tyler Perry, but he plays Madea himself. He's the writer, he's the director of Madea. So he's a dude, but you overcome Mama Mzae, and have a wig and makeup, and Mama Mzae, no, even black hair. So it's very funny and hilarious. Aflu, that's a challenge to you. Go check it out.
Oh, Madea.
Yes, and from that we go to church. Yes, so we're going to church. For 8 years, Yudi Pineda lived in a convent as she trained to become a nun. But these days, she's decided on a very different career in adult films, right? So Miss Pineda from a deeply Catholic Colombia lived in the convent between the ages of 10 and 18 after nuns visited her school. And I quote, she says, "At first I was feeling bad, but now I am fine with it." Miss Pineda told reporters about her new career. She also added that she feels good when she goes to church and she never misses Friday prayers, Saturday meetings, or Sunday masses. All right, so then we have it. Mrs. Pineda, Miss actually, she's very young, so she has decided from being a nun, amekuja kukua, an adult film actress. She went for auditions, akapita, akaambiwa sawa. So starting today, utakuwa into character, you'll be doing this. MCK, your thoughts?
We're going to say, this is too pretty for a nun. Kwani manano anafaa sura mbaya? What do you mean?
I know, right? It's serving the Lord. Kwani Mungu ndo anataka watu wanakaa vibaya.
Right?
I don't see hivyo, but hange flaunt. What I meant was hange flaunt all her.
Okay, take the mic. All right.
She couldn't have flaunted all her beauty kama amejifunika and stuff. No offense to people who wear turbans or something, but hange flaunt. Mnaget na try kusema.
Hapana.
Mimi naelewa.
Anakaa poa.
Kama umechapa.
But what do you have to say about her change of career? Like mtu amegrow church, amekuwa nun, all of a sudden she's now
I think this is
into that.
I think this is one of those cases, you know, please parents, don't force your kids to do what you guys want them to do. Let them do what they want. Your career choice, obviously. I'm not supporting that, but you can always grow in a church and everything, but don't force them to do what they don't want to do.
Maybe I have a question.
Don't keep interrupting him. Let him finish first and then.
Yeah, because it's very personal to me, you know. I'm very deep to church. So for her to have switched, sijui nini convince sana hadi switch hivyo. But naweza sema maybe hiyo kuingia convent and everything. Maybe mzazi wake anataka ingie sana na alikuwa anataka something different. Angekuwa amepatiwa that control and realize maybe okay, I don't have to go do adult films. There are better things I can actually do other than being a nun.
Right. Okay, Hafulu, now that you've been talking all along, okay, you have your chance. Now you can tell us.
Hata David.
Yeah.
Alikuwa mtenda dhambi. Lakini Mungu alimpenda zaidi. Sasa kwa hivyo huyo nani kama uko sawa, pita na hiyo kazi, hakuna makosa.
Mzidi kuzidi.
Nakumbuka ile church rhythm ile ya nani? Bule mwana.
Shaggy.
Sasa.
Yeah, Shaggy.
Ni kama me copy paste from there arusha ipa nyingine.
Biatora.
Mimi swali yangu na pose.
Would you consider such a career?
No, not at all. First of all,
where are you
actually,
from, my friend?
My major question poses to MCK and others who are maybe who represent Christianity. Kwa uso. Huyu dem sasa mseka huyu God atamjudge zaidi ama what happens cause unaingia kwa sin ukijua this is sin.
Yeah,
you know.
It's called conscious sin. Let me tell you.
Okay, according to her, she said like she's okay with it and she knows like God
lakini
will
hao ni
understand.
wenye wataenda kuchomeka zaidi.
Umeona pia moto.
Moto inaongezwa degrees 7.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's wrap that for us as we move on to the next story because of time.
Hata kuna tumefanya zenye hatujui. You get just because hers is outside there, it doesn't mean you should judge her. You get. Kila mse wanasema salvation is personal. What really matters in somebody's Christianity and a personal relationship with God is what we call redemption.
Right.
If akifika level yake ya redemption, there is nothing God can't forgive.
All right, and we move on from that one, and we are still in church, guys. All right, Apulu, Drama King, sawa. We're moving on to the next story. Amen. We're still in church. We're still in church, guys. We're not going anywhere. So, because our next story is all about church as well, because our Kampala Archbishop Dr. Cyprian Kizito Luanga has shocked Christians gathering in Lubanga Cathedral when he proposed to have church tithe deducted directly from the salaries of Christians. He said, and I quote, "Christians are complaining that there are too many collections at churches today," he said, but Christians are giving very little to church, and mandatory tithing will help solve the cash crisis in the church. He added that the Bible tells Christians to give back to the places of worship a tenth of their income, but despite all this, he faced a harsh backlash from Christians online. All right, so
MCK tutetee.
Ongea tusikie.
Brother, you start us off on this one as well. We're still on you. Do you agree with this? Are we supposed to be taxed 10% ya KRA, 16%, alafu hizo zingine pay as you earn, alafu tithe 10%? Are you agree?
Well, I'm not against the church trying to get funding to like run the house of the Lord, but there's a better way of doing it other than taxing people. You get, because we know kuna a crowd of rich people in the kuna wase wanajitolea, like, you know, but as we all know currently, the new church has become so commercialized. That is very evident. I'm not supporting the fact that because ukienda huko hivyo uendi kutoa do, unaenda kutafuta word ya God, unaget. So what you get is what you're supposed to give. I just believe they can, because a church is very influential. Like when the county government will be like, our church needs this, it's easy other than co-oppressor say. So there are better ways of doing it. I'm not supporting taxing the church, because what we're going to do actually kutafuta God ndo wapate hiyo do. Unaget.
All right, JC and everyone else, just one comment each. Alafu we move on to the next story.
Let people give what they want. You know, giving comes from giving.
But then the Bible says you're supposed to give 10%.
Let's not use the church in everything.
You see, okay, honor. There are people who give and there are those who don't give. And they have. Let people give what they want to give. Hiyo mwingine tuache Mungu atawajaji ile siku ya kiyama.
All right, how for you?
Yenye kanisa zimekimbiza watu bwana. Sasa tafika mahali tuanze kulipa KRA tena church my friend. Lakini haisuru kuja na beseni kwa kila nyumba muokote tuone. Mtatusumbua sasa.
Okay.
Mnazidi.
That is Aflu's opinion. Beatrice, do you agree with him?
Well, now, kutoa ni moyo, usambe ni utajiri. I agree with Jesse.
Yeah.
Giving to God comes from the heart.
Yeah.
Despite you giving 10 million na unapeana grudgingly, hata hiria ungetoa. Huyu pastor ako na za ovyo. First of all, no, on a serious note, alisema they spend hours watching YouTube, Facebook and Instagram watching clippings za pastor wengine. Ndio wakuje wapushie sermon Sunday. That means he's not led by the spirit. Akwende huko. That is asilete your nonsense Kenya. Aende. It's okay. Let him go.
Alright, it's a good thing that is in Uganda. Come. Okay guys, now we move on to another monotonous story. We've had this story 1,000 times, but still we felt like we still had to talk about it. Well, Kenyan socialite Vera Sidika dumped her on and off boyfriend Otile Brown again. Yes. According to Vera, Otile keeps asking her for money, which she didn't mind before, but lately it had become a nuisance and a turn-off. According to Sidika, Otile asked her for 500,000 to buy a car, promising to pay back, but she knew very well he wasn't going to pay back since it seemed like it was the only reason he got back together with her.
Your paragraph.
Alright, so that is Vera and Otile. I know like most people are just done with them, but can we get your opinions as we...
Like, okay, me by the way, tuko very personal. Bona maboy tukiomba, mwina kuwa ni issue. Like, if dem yangu akona more than I have, na nime promise kumrudishia, kwani kuna noma gani? Si uni give tu. Nikikata kurudishia kuna hizo ma screenshot. Tunasema nilipatiaga huyu jamaa, hata ange break up na hiyo time ingekuwa something else. Tungesema baadaye nilipatia huyu jamaa do, akataka kunirudishia. So hata huko sio kama alikuwa anarudishia, kumaanisha pia wewe ulikubali arudi kwa maisha yako umexpose. I feel like this is a case of revenge because ule alikudump, unataka pia umdump. That is how I feel.
Beatrice, are we buying the story? Did they really, like you need to be honest, kuna I need to mbona mimi sina chali tu naweza mwambia nipe 500,000. We have that ngoja. Listen to me, we have this kind of couples. Give me 70k, give me 500k, I'm paying you back. We have that. Are you buying? Is the story real?
Yeah. Yes, but now one thing I can say, these are they are not mature. Both of them. For Vera, the fact that he has traveled the world, ame hang out na who's who in the world, when yako na doa masponye, I think level yake ya thinking haja grow. Mono waanze ku expose Otile, you are something petty, and Otile pia aingishwe into the loop, waanze back and forth. That's not cool.
Otile si alienda hadi akatoa ngoma.
Ngoma ametoa ni sawa kama ni PR stunt, either way they are immature. Na utacheki hakuna brand endorsement watapata. Jeyo wanayao.
Yes.
History unania ukweli ama ni kutuchota?
Do you remember the same seat ile tulikuwa tumeka tu hivi?
Yes.
Ndio tuliongelea story ya Otile.
Yes.
Ya mara ya kwanza.
Tena imetupata hii scandal. I think these two people tuwakute darasa mna upuzi.
Wako na utoto.
Yeah. Sasa okay, mnataka kutuonesha nini pia nini?
Nini hatujaona?
Yes. Jesse.
I think it's high time people should have, I think, wacha tuzite relationship goals. For Vera to give as vitu zenye tunaonanga akitupostia on social media. I think 500k for her, it's like giving
nothing.
500 bob.
Tuongeeni
kweli, it's nothing. So I think ilikuwa PR stunt. Wacha tungoje tuone malita. Unfortunately, angalia following imededuct because it's high time by the to move on na wase wenye wanatujulisha pia.
So everybody is following.
It's good.
Is that a movement? Is that a good? Instagram in-laws, you're turning against your people.
So now
mimi ukweli leo tutasema tu
kutoka hapo ndipo tulijua majina yao ukweli.
Tell us them. But that's very interesting. Jesse, tell us their names. Tell us them.
Jacob Osangi and Veronica. Veronica, she Sidika Osangi. Okay, now guys, you guys have unique names.
na uko nao hapa mmoja anatoka hapa Kisumu mwingine hapa
Alright guys, sawa. That is enough for today. To be continued. Your discussion tutaendelea after the show, but now we have to move on to another story as well. Alright guys, we are moving on to our final story, and this time we had to go to church a lot because this one also has something to do with the church. Now Kenyans were divided over the hosting of Richard Questa, CNN anchor, who is openly gay, by Bishop Alan and Reverend Kathy Kiuna at their Jubilee Christian Church, JCC. And they posted on Twitter, and I quote, "We welcome Richard Quest to fellowship with us this morning at JCC Kenya. May God minister to you as you fellowship with us today." The duo posted, but the invitation did not go down well with the section of their followers who reacted angrily over the fact that the guest is openly gay. They pinned the guest hosting Quest in the church was like endorsing homosexuality, which is condemned in the Bible.
I think this is where some of us.
All right, so MCK, yeah, because anything to do with church, you have to stand on.
Watu wa kanisa.
Well, I think sometimes actually utapata watu wengi wana blush of that. They're not even real Christians. Just some cyber bullies nyuma ya keyboard wanataka to
Keyboard warriors.
Exactly. Because let me tell you, the Bible, the church came for the people who are lost.
True.
Not the
Alright, but
righteous.
wait a minute.
If you consider gays and all those people
before
lost.
you move on, this is not a guy who went to church to actually get saved. He is gay and he's okay with that. He's not changing his status.
It's okay. That's what I'm saying. Most people that go to church, actually not all of them go there to get saved.
Yeah.
There are people who are looking for the truth. Exactly. I want to know why these people saying the church is something. Get. Akishaenda huko hivyo, they listen. Even before somebody gets saved, akiendaga church, anaje kijua anakuwa saved. They listen.
Yeah.
Does it make sense to me?
Yeah.
Then they go to the pulpit and get saved. Hawezi jua Kenya huyo jamaa alisikia wa church alienda nayo home inamsaidiaje mentally, you know.
Yeah.
You never know, like Ania or some few months from now I'm like, by the way, me I'm stopping this or whatever you get. And I'm just being, you never know. So people who go to church, sio watu wana garages.
All right. Yeah. So according to you, because you said he'll say maybe a year from now, he might say he's done with that. Does that mean like being gay according to you is a sin?
I'm not saying anything is a sin because I don't know. I'm a
Okay.
Exactly. I don't know what is sin and what is not sin.
Okay.
I just feel it's a plus. Such people are coming to church.
Alright, one meeting, guys. Jesse.
Now I was asking which store.
Okay.
He was asking which
Stop.
store.
Is it the bread?
Yule mama mwenyewe.
By the way, director ananiambia hafulota ajui quest ni nani, so
by the way afulu ajui quest.
Go ahead.
So I think come again to church, back again to church.
yeah.
Salvation is personal.
Yeah.
Relationship ya msee na Mungu hakuna msee anafaa kuinterfere. Not even that pastor or bishop or whomever. Inakuanga ni wewe na God.
Right.
We cannot judge Quest. We cannot judge wale walimleta because we never atungejua chenye alisimama hapo kusema kwa pulpit. You never know, maybe aliongelesha kwanza the church that he was invited to imejaa young generations.
True, yeah.
Hatujui chenye aliongelesha.
He was talking about business because he's a business anchor.
I think
he's a business anchor.
Empowerment at some point. I think it's high time Kenyans tufunguke brain, tufunguke. Sitaki kusema
we should stop judging.
Inakaanga rules. Tufunguke because it's tukue open minded.
Okay. Hopefully just made a very bad comment.
No, na amesema tufunguke, so najaribu kuimagine. Unajua, remember this woman who said this, na quote, Huyu Mungu ni wa ajabu. Ametupatia utamu kwa matunda. Akatupatia utamu kwa mananasi.
No.
Don't go
We're not going there. We're not going there. Let's talk about Richard Quest.
Okay. You request. Quest. Sasa niambie nini Quest?
Okay, kama una comment, we move on to Biatora Giovanni.
Let me tell you. First of all, personally, I'm not judging the church or anything, but churches nowadays, and especially some particular church over there, they are too much into finances. How do you invite a gay person, that's not an issue, to come and speak business during a main service? Surely, kama kuna mse alifunga safari kutoka Mombasa, akuja apate upako, by upako I mean askize word, akuwe transformed. And you're getting it from a gay man, and the church pastor, the church leader sees nothing wrong in portraying, giving him the opportunity to stand in the altar and speak. The altar has power, exactly. Whatever projects from the altar has power to change people. Mbona ukubali mtu gay, and it's clearly against whatever the pastor preaches every Sunday.
But
does not make sense.
Amekuwa kihubiri miaka ngapi?
Haijalishi, unaona, hao ni wenye walianza na roho wakamalizia na mwili. Ndio hiyo. Sasa Quest, mtu atijuni wa CNN, hata mimi ni wa Y254 na tutakuwa big. By the way, we are very big. Sasa juu huyu ni wa CNN ametolewa maju, akaambia by the ni aje. Yes. Kuja ongeleshe watu.
The same thing even Ezekiel Mtua, he faced backlash with KOT. Walikuwa na mwambia
that's having double standards.
And no one has said anything about it. We have double standards. If you are poor and gay, that is bad. But if you're rich and famous, you are allowed to be gay.
Exactly.
Is that a thing?
Exactly my point.
This that's the world we live in.
Alright, guys. So, I'm taking last comments as we wrap up. We're out of time, guys. It's been so much fun. But I'll start with you as we wrap up. Just your last comments.
Personally, girls, please, wanaume msiombe pesa hata mimi. A guy who borrows me money za tano.
It's not your time yet. It's not your time. Just keep
if
quiet.
you are both minting money, ukiwa kwa crisis I'll bail you out, lakini sikuwe habit. But personally, mimi usikuje kuniomba pesa. Please. Anyway, Junil Biatora Giovanni across all social media platforms. Chekiane.
Awesome. Hafulu. What were you saying? Now you can talk.
I think Biatora anaweza kuwa mzazi.
Nini?
Biatora anaweza kuwa mzazi. Akisiombe pesa. Suzike nayo basi.
Senda nayo.
Call me the only general Afulu Mboko. Until next Thursday, majama. Keep on tuning because hii ndio show yetu. Hii ndio place kwa kujibamba. Hii ndio place pia kuna site zote za entertainment zile zimekuwa zikifanyika
across the week.
Yeah, the cross
across the week.
Okay, kuanzia Monday mpaka Saturday.
Alright, Jesse.
Okay, thank you so much guys for tuning in. Kuna watu specifically ya Kifilini walikuwa wameniambia ni wa shout out.
Oh, a big shout out to them.
Kamaliza pale Thika. Yeah, shout out to you maze and everyone else. Now here Jesse Mogora Facebook, Jacinta Mogora Instagram and Twitter.
Awesome.
Good night people.
MCK.
The fresh boy. Well, it's been fun. It's been fun. I want to shout out Rachel, Renin Investments for the dope glasses and the watch. So, and everybody else who watches, my Instagram, Facebook fans, and everybody who tunes in and comments. We bless you. Always keep on watching us and
follow you.
Bless them, man. Bless them.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. A big shout out to everybody who was tuned in. We are here every single Thursday. Karen Gisa will be holding you down next Thursday. But I have to pave way for Unfinished, which is up next with Karen Gisa and Mike Gitahi. And a big shout out to everybody. Liz, I have Leah right here. I have Sarah on the camera. I have who? Hempston directing. I have Faith. I have okay, there are so many. I have so many people. A big shout out to everybody else who made this possible. We'll see you again, guys, next Thursday. Unfinished is up next. Bye.
Bye.